What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Couple Gaming, man, and we back with another video. This time we got something different, man. I know you guys are used to seeing gameplay, but this time we're gonna have a sit-down discussion. As y'all see in the title, man, is LeBron James the GOAT? You know, is he considered the GOAT after winning his fourth championship? So as you guys see in the background, I just got some footage, you know, just freestyling with LeBron, get some shots up with LeBron and stuff. Like I said, it's gonna be a little new series I'm gonna do. For me, we're gonna be having sit down discussions, talking about NBA, you know, current NBA topics, you know, who the greatest of all time is, you know, opinionated stuff that can go either way. And you know, I would like for y'all to interact with the series. You know, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I can comment down who y'all think is the GOAT, why, and you know, we can have a good conversation out in the comments, man. But like I said, we're gonna go over LeBron's career. We're gonna go over all the, you know, his rings, how many times to the final, you know, all that good stuff, man. You know, we all know Bron was drafted by his hometown team, you know, the Cleveland Cavaliers. He was from Akron, Ohio, and he got drafted by the Cleveland Cavaliers, man. So during his early stages of his career in Cleveland, man, he didn't have nobody really on his team, you know. He had be honest with you, he had trash cans. You know, we're gonna keep it a beam, we're gonna keep it 1,000, bro. He had trash cans on the team, bro. We had Mo Williams, Drew Gooden, you know, bumps like that, bro. Daniel Gibson, you know. So his team wasn't really that good, man. And it's crazy because Bron still managed to take them to the finals, man. So earlier in his career, like I said, he would make his team go to the finals. But he ended up losing against the San Antonio Spurs, man. We know that squad. That squad was vicious, bro. They had Tim Duncan, they had Mount Ginobili, they had Tony Parker, all legends. I mean, they all OGs that's going to be in the Hall of Fame, man. So that was a tough task for LeBron, and you know, he was the underdog. You know, we all knew that he wasn't going to win that championship against the Spurs, like I said, because their team was stacked. So, and after that, he didn't make it to the finals again with the Cavaliers during his younger times because he was facing teams like Celtics with John Rondo, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett. You know, he was facing tough teams leading up to the finals, so he wasn't able to make it every year with that young team that he had. So LeBron ended up leaving in free agency. LeBron ended up going and joining the Miami Heat with D Wade and Chris Bosh. You know, those three teamed up. You know, going there. We know LeBron James, that wasn't his team yet. You know, he joined it, and Dwayne Wade was the face of that Miami Heat franchise. So when LeBron went over there, he knew he was taking a little back seat. He wasn't going to be the main person. But, you know, there was still a collective agreement for all three of them to play together. They was all all-stars. They were all going to play together, and they was going to get W's. I remember the interview. Not one, not two, not three, not four, not 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I know y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Because, you know, they was hot. You know, they was all-stars, up and coming, young, trying to get money. South Beach, you know, they was living their life down there, and they teamed up. So let's be the best. So the first year they make it to the finals, man. LeBron and the Heat, they lose. They lose to the Mavericks. They lose to Dirk Nowitzki, arguably one of the best power forwards to play the game. You know, he's definitely up there in that list. So he lost to them, and you know, they kind of underperformed, honestly. You know, they had a lot of expectations. You know, it was 3 All-Stars. You know, LeBron James. You know, especially with all that talk of them going all them championships in a row. You know, it definitely was a downer seeing them not win against the Mavericks. But you know, you win some, you lose some. So after that year, they made it to the finals again. But this time they win. They won against a young core OKC. You know, a young Kevin Durant, a young Russell Westbrook, a young James Harden. And you know, that's when he got his first ring right there with the Miami Heat. He got that in 2012. So then, after that, in 2013, he went back to the finals to beat the Spurs. And, you know, the Spurs, they had Kawhi Leonard. They had, they had a squad. You know, they had Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, but they still had that squad. And they happened to beat them in 2013. Hence, LeBron going back-to-back. So he won one in 2012, won one in 2013. He didn't win one for about another 3 years. But LeBron decided to go back to his hometown in Cleveland. He wanted to win a ring for his home team. You know, you guys know the Cavaliers never won a championship, and LeBron delivered them one. So in 2016, LeBron took the Cavaliers to the finals and beat the Warriors in the finals for his 3rd ring. And in my opinion, that was LeBron's greatest ring. That was his greatest accomplishment. You know, if you guys don't know, LeBron James basically carried the Cavs to that finals. Although they had Kyrie, they also had Kevin Love, but Kevin Love was hurt. He got hurt in the round prior to the Boston Celtics. If you guys remember, Kelly Olynyk injured him. He was hurt, and it was really only Kyrie, and Kyrie wasn't the main guy. You know, he was that sidekick to LeBron, and you know he helped LeBron here and there, but LeBron that's LeBron James' team, and LeBron James is the reason why the guys were in the finals. So like I said, that's my most like worthy, like that's his best ring right there. I give him 2016 his best ring. Boom, that one right there. So after that, and also, as well as also the best ring because you know he came back from a 3-1 series lead. They were down 3-1. It's the first time in NBA history a team was down 3-1 and they came back. So that's why, like I said, that is the best ring in my opinion for LeBron. Is that 2016 ring? Like I said, they came over at adversity. They came from adversity, man. They came back from adversity. Like that was one of the greatest performances in the finals for LeBron as well. He led his team in every statistic, points, rebounds, assists. He was doing everything, and you know you have to give props to the man because he did everything he could and he got the job done. So like I said, after that he didn't get another ring. So fast forward 4 years, current day, and here's where we are, man. LeBron in 2020 won his 4th ring with the Los Angeles Lakers. You know that man. He said he was going to bring one back to Lakers Nation, and he only got it. It only took him 2 years. His second year in the Lakers got them a ring, man. So LeBron got 4 rings, man, and you know he deserves all of them. Like he can say he deserves all of them, like 'cause he did his thing on every single team. He's the reason why that team was in the finals. He's the reason why, you know. But I'm gonna get into why people like some people discredit LeBron. Some people believe that he doesn't deserve some of his rings. You know, there's a lot of hate towards LeBron. So I'm gonna get into that, man. So as you guys know, people discredit LeBron's 2012 ring because that season they was on hold. You know, the hold means they had a disagreement between the players in the office, and they didn't come to an agreement on let's say the contract, the TV contract. So that was on hold. They only played a certain amount of games, so it's kind of like the bubble this year with the coronavirus. They didn't play as many games, but they ended up playing a shortened season and they made the finals, so they don't really count because of that, as well as the OKC Thunder being a young team. There's the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden. They're not as good as they are now. Back then, they were good. They were a very good team, but there was a young core. They didn't have the experience like LeBron James, D Wade, and Chris Bosh had. That team had. They had a good squad, and in the Thunder it was only those 3, and they were young. So that's what they say about the 2012 ring. The 2013 ring, they say he only won it because Ray Allen, and I mean part of that is true. If we all know the sequence, LeBron misses, rebound, Bosh to the corner, Ray Allen, bang! We all know that sequence that went on, man, and that has something to do with it, man, because Ray Allen he hit that shot. If it wasn't for Ray Allen, LeBron might not have. Well, you can say it. LeBron wouldn't have won that ring without Ray Allen hitting that shot. So like they have a point when they say that one. Ray Allen did hit the shot, but like I said, LeBron took it there. He took that team there. It just so happened for Ray Allen to hit that 3-pointer in the corner and make them win the series. So like I said, that ring, that 2013, it's up in the air. It can go either way, man. It can either go LeBron deserves it or he only got it because of Ray Allen. So that one is up in the air. It can go either way. Like I said, 2016 one, people say that he shouldn't have gotten, and that Kyrie Irving was the one that got him that ring because Kyrie Irving hit that clutch shot on Curry. In my opinion, I do not agree with that. LeBron James was the reason why that team was in the finals, and he carried that team, bro. You cannot tell me Kyrie was the one that gave LeBron that ring, bro. That doesn't make any sense. LeBron led the team in points, rebounds, assists in that series. He came back from a 3-1 deficit. He got the block on Iguodala off the backboard, chase down. Like LeBron was doing everything for that team. It just so happened for Kyrie Irving to make that shot. So like I said, you can't discredit LeBron for that 2016 ring, bro. That's his best ring right there. Like I said, in my opinion, that's his best ring right there. So he deserves that one 100%. And in 2020, his 4th ring, people believe that he doesn't deserve it because it was a shortened season, the coronavirus, the bubble, they shouldn't have really won it because it was a shortened season. They had to restart the season and all that stuff. So they say that, as well as Anthony Davis carrying LeBron. They say Davis carried LeBron throughout the playoffs and in the finals. And credit to Anthony Davis, he was playing out of his mind. He was going bonkers. He was really balling. But come on, man, LeBron James is gonna do what he did, and he did that. He got that ring, like he said. He said he's gonna bring one to LA, and he did that. So you can't take nothing off of LeBron because what he said happened. So that's why they discredit LeBron for those rings right there. And you know, overall, LeBron is 4-10 in the finals. So this is good and bad for that. I'm gonna break it down right here. So the good part is LeBron James, as we know, he's been in the finals 10 times. Bro, that is 10 times that he went to the finals. That means he led his team to the finals 10 years. Like, you feel me? He was the reason why they went to the finals 10 years. He went to the finals 10 years. But the bad thing is, you know, he lost 6. But, you know, you win some and you lose some. You can't win them all, you know. So he just happened to lose 6. But, like, based off that, like, it's incredible to think that LeBron went to 10 NBA finals. It's just crazy, you know. Like, that's how great of a player he is. You know, he just finds a way to get to the biggest stage, regardless of what his teammates think. Like, now I know you guys are here, man. This is the moment that you've been waiting for. You want to know my opinion on if LeBron James is the GOAT or not, and I'm gonna let you know right here. Honestly, is LeBron James the GOAT? I don't think so. I would have to say Michael Jordan is the GOAT, man. That's my opinion. And you know, we can get into reasons why I believe Michael Jordan is the GOAT, which we're gonna get into that in another video. Like I said, it's gonna be a series where we talk about, you know, basketball, who the GOAT candidates, what they did to provide, blah 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 blah. But like I said, I just believe that Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Like, you know, it's like I said, it goes back and forth, man. This is the topic that can be argued between everyone, and if there was someone that's real close to being over Michael Jordan, it's definitely LeBron. Like I said, he's like 1.5, you know, like Michael Jordan is 1, he's like 1.5. LeBron can definitely be argued as the best player of this generation, 2000s and 2010s. You know, either him or Kobe. You know, it goes either way. Like I said, we're gonna be speaking more about these topics throughout more episodes. I said, is LeBron James the GOAT? I'll have to say no, man. Like I said, he's a real close second. You know, he's really close. Like I said, LeBron James. If LeBron James decides to stay in the league, like he said, you know, he wants to play with his son. You know, he believes he can win more championships. And if he does that, you know, if he gets his 5th or he gets his 6th, LeBron is definitely going to be considered the GOAT. Like, think about that. He's going to be in the finals at least like 12 or 13 times total with like 5 or 6 rings. Like, that's major right there. You feel me? That's real crazy. So, like I said, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video. You know, this sit down discussion talking about, you know, current NBA topics, you know, trends, you know. Like I said, we had to talk about LeBron because LeBron just won his 4th ring. You know, like I said, congrats to the Lakers, congrats to LeBron. You know, he deserved that. You know what I'm saying? So he's now 4-10, like I said. So, you know, next video we might talk about Michael Jordan and why I believe he's the GOAT. You know, and it could be Kobe Bryant. You know, his GOAT talk. You know, like I said, we're gonna just keep continue this series, this episode. This, like I said, is episode 1. There's gonna be more players to come and throughout this episodes. But like I said, guys, if you enjoyed, can you please leave a like, comment, subscribe? You know, I wanna know who you think is the GOAT. I wanna know why you think my opinion is different than yours on who you think is the GOAT. Like I said, just leave all that in the comment section. I'm out. Peace.